Good evening, fellow members and honored guests. Have you read this book, The Rich Dad Poor Dad? It's about what rich dad teach the kids about money compared to the poor dad of the middle class. Today, I'm not trying to sell this book. I'm trying to talk about my father and myself. That's my family. There are things about my father I like about my father, and there are things that I hate about him. Let's start with what I like about him first. He's a very hard-working person. He has his own business in Hong Kong. He shows up in the office at 7 a.m. in the morning and usually works until 9 p.m. or later. I like hard-working people. I hate lazy people. I'm a hard worker myself, and I work long hours, and I like what I do. I enjoy my work. It's my mom and myself and my sister. We were at the peak of the highest point of the mountain in Hong Kong. My father never attended college. He kept telling me that, Oscar, college is going to make you stupid. Don't go to college. Why don't you work for my friend who is a very successful businessman? Just work for 3 months. Forget about that 4 years college. What you learn from that person is going to be a lot more than from that 4 years of college. I believe him. I think he's right. But I'm very afraid if I work for that successful businessman for 3 months and let's say I decide to do my own business and I fail, and I still need to look for a job, and I still need to find a job, but then I don't have a college degree. What am I going to do? So that's his business. He does boat repairing, and he doesn't build this boat, but this is too big for him. But he just repaired it for the customers, and this is in Hong Kong. He tell me that he has do what you like, work hard, do it for a long time, do it consistent, and never quit. And he said, there will be some point in your life, you have some luck. And when luck comes, maybe you'll get 1 or 2 big deals in business, and you can probably just retire from there. So that's one of the So in 1976, a group of European explorers, they actually paid him, I think it's about $50,000 US to build this boat. And one guy even wrote a book about it. So they asked him to build this boat, and they were trying to travel from Hong Kong to San Francisco. They failed. There are things I hate about my father. It was when I was 20 years old. I didn't have money for a car, so I asked him to lend me some money. And he said, Oscar, I don't think you have the ability to pay me back. You're going to probably default the loan. I was trying to ask him for $8,000, for a second-hand car. Imagine if every home mortgage loan officers in the US, they think like him, we don't have the problem now. So that's fine. I don't hate him about that. It's his money. I have a friend who has a car, a junk car, like a beat-up car, $300. He agrees to sell to me. So that day, I drove that car home as if I was driving a new Ferrari I sold to my father. Dad, look at this Master RX-7. $300, by the way. And he came up to me and said, Oscar, this is the Monte Vista Cupertino neighborhood. Every house is like $1 million and everyone drives a nice car. And your car parked in front of my driveway, you embarrassed me. I was hurt.
Right.
He doesn't care about me. He cares about himself, whether he gets embarrassed or not. Later on, maybe after 2 weeks, that car didn't pass small, so I gave it back to my friend. And he bought me a car, like a $2,300 Nissan Sentra. So I thanked him. Woo, please. And after 5 years, when I visited my grandma in Hong Kong, she asked me, did father buy you a car? I said, yes. Do you know that I gave him $5,000 to buy you a car? I said, no, he only spent only $300. And he didn't tell me, I was shocked.
Wow.
This is my grandma. What I learned from my father is that first I have to do what I like. Work very hard, be consistent, and also one more thing is when someone buys you something, make sure you ask that person, where did you get the money from? Maybe he got a 10,000 bonus check and only spent 5,000, just like my father. He only spent half of it. And he claimed all the credits himself. That's what I hate about it. He's the